Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet the owner of a recruiting firm who's making a big difference in our community. Her journey just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team. And the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, not all recruiting firms are built equally. There are many out there that are just trying to get as many warm bodies as possible in the seats. And of course, the candidate flames out and pretty soon that recruiting firm gets fired. Somebody who believes in real results is Jolene Risch. She is with Risch Results. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
Yeah, well, I'm interested to hear your journey. When did you get started in recruiting?
Yeah, well, I've been in the people industry for over 25 years, and I've been in recruiting for about 15.
Outstanding. And tell me what you're most passionate about when it comes to working with your clients.
Yeah, I'm most passionate about helping them build great teams with the right people, helping them find people they wouldn't have found on their own, and hopefully in the process, making sure that they have people that really bring something different to the company. And sometimes that means addressing our unconscious biases, but I want them to have a great team with different thoughts and from people from different backgrounds that they wouldn't have been able to find on their own.
Absolutely. She has a really cool company. Here's a great overview video.
Hiring people is pretty stressful for me. Hiring Risch is not.
Risch Results are great to work with. Jolene, Ashley, the whole team have a service-minded mindset. They're also always investing in learning and developing. And quite frankly, they're very fun to work with.
Clients are looking for a recruiting firm that can find the right talent in a tight market.
We're a retained search firm. What we do is customize searches to help our clients fill positions, and we offer 3 types of recruiting: direct, interim, and contract fractional recruiting.
Clients that come to Risch Results are typically frustrated because they haven't been able to find the right talent for themselves. The industry average for filling searches is 35%. Because we have an exclusive relationship with our clients, we fill searches 95% of the time.
They had done all this research on not only who these people are, but what their experience is. And they were able to say, we think their personality and their profile could be a good match for not only the position, but the company.
Risch Results has helped CFT by helping us continue to fulfill our mission of building thriving communities for all. We've doubled in size since 2016.
Through the pandemic, we were growing, and so we could not keep up with that. We have a very small HR department, and we needed the help for those additional roles.
Hiring on a contractual basis allows us to get up to speed quicker. We were able to bring somebody in-house, and they learned our processes, which was very familiar to our staff and limited the disruption.
They're very client-focused. We didn't hear no or we can't. It was always, let's find a solution to your needs, and very much appreciated with the challenges that we had.
Risch Results was able to take on the challenge of hiring 23 roles in the last year. They were an exact perfect fit for what we needed for our organization. I would recommend Risch Results because they made you feel like you were part of their team as well. The same passion and drive that we have for our community, they brought that with them.
Well, I love it that during that piece you were saying, I love my team. And it's clear that you do. Tell me more about the culture you've developed there.
Yeah, I think the culture we have developed has a lot to do with the values that we believe in. So one of those values is being caring and generous. That means being caring and generous to each other, giving each other leeway when we're having a hard day, but also stepping in, right? Stepping in and helping each other. And that's very common in my team. Also being solution oriented. In recruiting, you have to be solution oriented, right? You have to find different ways of finding the right talent.
And some of your team members have been with you for a long time. I recognized one of the young ladies on the...
Yeah, Nicole Stasic has been with us for almost 9 years. She leads our recruiting team, and she's fabulous. She's really great at not only training new recruiters, but also finding great talent for our clients.
Sure. And in doing homework for this show, I was so impressed with all the organizations you partner with. Let's go ahead and show this page. And as we scroll down on all these affiliates, I mean, look at this. Do you sleep? Do you have any time for anything else? That's a lot of, those are, I mean, as you look at those names, are you not impressed with yourself? That's pretty cool.
You know, I think that's what gives us energy at Risch Results. You know, our passion is to help make a better community, help build better communities. And one way we do that is obviously the work we do outside of Risch Results. And then also in really trying to change recruiting on its head and do it in a different way so that we're addressing really what our clients are needing.
Sure, and I bet the proof is in the pudding because you've had clients for many years, and you can't stay good in an industry without servicing the client.
Yeah, I mean, service is number one. One of the things that we really believe we do great at is transparent and continuous communication throughout the process. So last year, while clients were having a really hard time finding talent, we had a 95% fill rate, average fill time 55 days. Why? Because we kept updating the clients about what was going on, having conversations with our clients about, you know, here's what we're seeing in the market. What direction do you want to go in, right? And I think those conversations help them feel like we're really a part of their team.
Sure, and I think another secret to your success is you're very, very philanthropic and active in the community. We're going to show some pictures from an event. This is several years old, but I understand you're doing it again. Hunger Busters?
Yeah, we love working at Hunger Busters, and it has been a few years. The next time we're going to be there is actually April 13th. We're doing it with a couple other small companies, Primed Business Consulting, as well as Venturity Financials.
And tell me more about Hunger Busters. What do they do?
Yeah, Hunger Busters, in just a few hours, we're making thousands of lunches for Dallas school children, and it's essentially their third meal of the day, which they wouldn't necessarily be getting if it wasn't for Hunger Busters.
And it's probably good for your own team building to work as a team on a project like making sandwiches.
Yeah, absolutely. We you know, we're a virtual team, so we work hard, you know, while we're in front of the computer, but we also try to find ways to have fun outside of our homes, whether it's in the community or a couple weeks ago, we went to the HR Dallas Awards together and had a fun evening.
Love it.
So whatever it is, we try to find time to spend with each other.
Sure. We're not the biggest PR firm. You're not the biggest recruiting firm in town. Talk about why sometimes a boutique firm is a better solution.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you a great example. Probably about 80% of the work we do is direct hire search. But recently, we launched a different type of model, which is the contract fractional recruiting model. So Communities Foundation was a client we worked with for about 14 months, and we were an extension of their recruiting team. Now, they had one of our recruiters that she was doing up to 8 positions at a time, and in about a year, 14 months, we filled about 25 positions. Well, another company needed a different model. They just needed the sourcing, right? They do outsource accounting, and they needed a steady flow of strong controller and assistant controller candidates. So we worked out a model that made sense for them. We're going to work with our clients in what they need best.
Outstanding. Okay, if somebody's watching this right now and they say, man, I found my firm, what would be the next step? Do they contact you through the website?
I would say definitely email me at Jolene Risch rischresults.com. We'd love to hear from you. Either I will give you a call or Alexis, who is our client relations manager, will give you a call. And we'll really try to get to know not just what the position is, but how does that position relate to the rest of the company? What's the company going through? What have you done before to find talent? Why isn't it working this time? We want to get a better picture of how to help you so we can find the right way.
Outstanding. You've been an amazing guest, and congrats on your success and your amazing team. We're going to end with her website, which is rischresults.com. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jeff.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.